What did you do when the people in charge wouldn't protect you? My high school principal kept covering for his star football coach who was bullying me daily, so I started recording everything and sent it to the local news station that exposed the whole corrupt system protecting athletes. Coach Williams had it out for me from day one because I was openly gay in a small Texas town where football was religion. He'd make comments about my lifestyle during PE class and encourage other students to exclude me from team activities. The harassment escalated when I joined the school newspaper and wrote an article about LGBTQ+ students needing better support. Coach Williams started calling me into his office for uniform violations that only applied to me, giving me detention for imaginary infractions. I reported everything to Principal Davis, but he always made excuses. Coach Williams is under a lot of pressure this season, or maybe you're being too sensitive. The football team was undefeated, and protecting their coach was his top priority. Things got worse when Coach Williams started making homophobic comments in front of other teachers. During a faculty meeting I was covering for the school paper, he said students like me were corrupting traditional values and needed stricter discipline. I went to Principal Davis with witness statements from 3 teachers who heard the comments. He dismissed my concerns and suggested I try to get along better with Coach Williams for the sake of school unity. That's when I realized the administration would never protect me because football brought in money and prestige. Coach Williams could say whatever he wanted as long as his team kept winning games. I decided to document everything myself. I started carrying a small recording device and keeping detailed logs of every incident with timestamps and witnesses. I recorded Coach Williams calling me slurs during PE class. The breakthrough came when I caught Coach Williams threatening to fail me in PE unless I quit the newspaper. He said my agenda articles were hurting the school's reputation and suggested I transfer schools if I couldn't act normal. I had 47 incidents documented over 3 months, including recordings of Coach Williams making homophobic statements and Principal Davis refusing to take action despite clear policy violations. I contacted Channel 7 News in Dallas, whose investigative team had done stories about discrimination in schools. I sent them everything: recordings, witness statements, emails showing Principal Davis covering up complaints. The reporter Sarah Martinez called me within hours. She was shocked by the evidence and said they'd been looking for a story about discrimination in Texas schools. She wanted to do a full investigation. 2 weeks later, Channel 7 ran an expose titled "Failure to Protect: How One School District Ignored Anti-Gay Bullying." They played my recordings of Coach Williams on primetime television. The story went viral on social media. Parents were outraged that a coach was openly discriminating against students while the principal covered it up. The school board got hundreds of angry calls demanding answers. Within 48 hours, Coach Williams was suspended pending investigation. Principal Davis tried claiming he didn't know about the severity of the situation, but Channel 7 had his emails proving he'd been informed repeatedly. The Texas Education Agency launched their own investigation after the story aired. They found systematic failures to protect LGBTQ+ students and threatened to cut state funding if changes weren't made immediately. Coach Williams was fired within a month. Principal Davis was forced to resign. The school board implemented new anti-discrimination policies and mandatory training for all staff members. The best part was watching Principal Davis try to explain on camera why he'd ignored dozens of documented incidents.